Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and please welcome to the Psychic Triad. I have my co-host Terri Lee, Pure Visionary. Say hello.
Hello and namaste, everyone.
And Terri Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys. Say hello.
Hi, everybody.
I'm so happy to see everybody. I'm sorry, I'm trying to. You know all those windows I have open? They're all
Yeah.
talking to me at the same time. One second.
Uh-oh.
It's funny, isn't it, what we do to ourselves? So nice to see everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. It is a beautiful day here in the DC area, and we almost have all of the time zones covered. We have Cherry Lee, you're in the Mountain Time Zone, and
Yes.
Terri Suzuki, you're in the Pacific Time Zone.
Yep.
And how's your day where you are?
Well, it is a dull day. The sun is not shining. It's just
Oh,
overcast, raining a
Oh,
tiny bit, which is also kind of good. And we haven't had rain in a while. So don't tell anybody that. The Seattle area, the Pacific Northwest is renowned for its rain, but it's not actually that rainy right now. So,
well, that's good. It's your summer then, right? And then
yeah.
they say 10 months it rains. So this is the month it's not raining.
Yes.
And how about you, Miss Terry Lee? What's going on in your world?
oh, wow. Well, it's a beautiful day here today. It's a little warm, 85. That's pretty warm for the mountains. You feel the heat a
Yeah.
little bit more at this elevation, but it's all good. It's beautiful. And summer's in full swing. It's just really a wonderful energy vibration today. And I've been on a long vacation, 9 days in the mountains, and I'm just back and all stoked up and refreshed and ready to go.
That's so wonderful. I it's a difference once you come back from being thoroughly exhausted out there in the vacation land. You get outside of your own little routine, and we sort of get into a routine that is not very inspiring. But then when we go on vacation and everything just opens up, you really do get a new perspective on things. I think that's beautiful. Look,
Yeah.
Cherry Blossom is here, and Kiki Law, Nancy Ray, and Cheryl. Butterfly kisses. So nice to see everybody. We're going to be doing questions this afternoon. We just ask that you kindly put your questions in caps and use emojis if you can. If you have a general question, please be specific in the sense that I want to know about my love life. I want to know about my career. I want to know, like give us sort of like a direction if it's a general question. I know that's a little oxymoron. And we are going to be doing readings for your loved ones. If you have a loved one who has crossed over, please do give us the name and the relationship to you, like if it's your sister or if it's your mother or if it's your brother, whatever, and their first name, just their first name, and we'll know. Um, it's a mediumship question. And then we'll be doing all different kinds of readings today, just personal readings for all of you. So nice to see you. Teresa White is here. So nice to see everybody. Um, so let's go ahead and get started. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you. All right. So Lisa Davies is here. Hi, Lisa. So nice to see you. And you guys can you can keep putting in your questions there. But Lisa says, "Hi, beautiful ladies. I would love to hear whatever my guides need me to know today." And if I understand, this is a like a spiritual question because she's asking about her guides, about her spiritual development, sort of. So let me know if that's not the case, Lisa, but that's what we're going to go with. And Terry Lee, you can go first because we're going to do a little bit of like clockwise. There you go.
Okay. Give me a minute to tune in.
Take your time. Yeah, she said that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa, first I'm reaching out to feel and sense and know your energy. And the guides will give me direction, colors, clues as to your energy at this point in time. I am getting wow. Okay, so what I'm getting is they're giving me gold and green. Gold is their color they give me for wisdom. Green is growth. So you are growing in wisdom. The guys want to acknowledge this to you. Also, there's a great deal of energy uh, involved with you that's sparkly and loving because I'm getting pink sparkles. The sparkles are energy. You're a very loving, active, giving person. And this is what they're giving me for your energy. Now I'm going to ask for the message. Okay, so I am getting two guides here. We have been with you through many lifetimes, and we are so excited about your coming again to the planet at this time. There's great opportunity. There's magnificent unveiling in this time on planet Earth. The veil is, in fact, thinning, as you would call it, and we have been very delighted that you are hearing our messages, that you feel us. You feel us with you. You know that the way is going to be shown to you. You have a confidence that has built inside of you. Yes, indeed, it's wisdom. It's wisdom and growth. Know that you're on the path that you designed before you came here. And we are with you, beside you, encourage you to continue to communicate with us and watch for our messages because they're everywhere. Okay, and so it is. Woo.
Oh, that
Lisa
is
said she's got chills.
Oh, oh,
that
great.
was an amazing reading. So mine is a little bit more pedestrian, but as I tuned into your spirit, they put me in a fishbowl. I'm in a fishbowl, and there's a lot of fish in here, but in particular, there's this big pink fish that's in there that looks a little cartoonish. And I'm like, okay, and I'm kind of thinking that that fish is representing you just a little bit, or your guides. But I'm sitting there, kind of trying to figure it out. And then, um, so this is where I need a little feedback from you, Lisa. I then get a little bit of a pain in the left side of my chest. And it feels like there's something wrong with your breathing, or I'm not quite sure, but they said she should get that taken care of. So I don't know what is over there. It just feels like a little hitch in my breathing a little bit, and it's it almost feels just like a little bit of gas or something. But they said they can take care of that. So okay, good. No pain or breathing. So I don't know why that must be me instead of you. So okay. So then as I then talked to them, they showed me that in the fishbowl, it also really looks like the universe. It's blue and starry, and you really can't tell if you're in the universe or in the fishbowl. And they said they would like you to go ahead and be a little bit more curious, go out there and do a little bit more, push your boundaries a little bit spiritually. Go ahead and try a few new things and push those boundaries. They're with you. They're all around you. In the spirit, in this bowl, your guides can't be away from you. They're there with you all the time. So you're completely and perfectly cared for. So that's the message.
Beautiful. Thank you, Terry. So what I was picking up for you, Miss Lisa Davis, is the trust. And it's about trusting yourself, because you are part of the team of your spirit guides, and trusting yourself allows you the connection to trust your spirit guides, because it comes through you. It is from you. It is with you. It is almost feels like you, and they will give us clair knowing, clair seeing, clair, these signs and synchronicities that we pick up through our own self. And so they ask you to trust, and they first say trust them, but then you need to trust yourself in order to trust them. And they also want you to consider to relax and allow for that divine timing to, like, just, get, I don't know the word I'm trying to look for, but allow the divine timing to work. And they also are suggesting try to stay outside of judgment and follow your nudges. I know that you have situations where you don't have explanations, but it's okay not to know. It's okay just to take it for what it is, the vision for what it is, the thing that you're hearing for what it is, the synchronicity for what it is. It's all communication. It's all sort of like an activation, and it's all to build your awareness. So it's not it's not. We don't have to find out all of the answers why they showed us a duck. If they did, just say, "Oh, I see the duck. The duck is going to mean something. It's going to make sense in some point in time in the future." And it's really like we always, "Oh, what does the duck mean? What does it mean? What I have to find out what." And it's not about finding out what it means. It's about receiving the information and allowing it to flow, and start building sort of like your communication with them, and I think they're just trying to send you little breadcrumbs. But that's what I got for you, Miss Lisa.
It's beautiful. And many times they just want to remind us that we're loved. I mean, this morning I have a flower pot that's filled with flowers that I've planted. And all of a sudden I noticed that there was a different plant coming up. It was a poppy. And I was like, I didn't plant any poppies. How'd that poppy get in there? And then today it bloomed, and it's the most glorious little poppy. And I just couldn't take my eyes off of it. And I realized, this is a message of love. It's a message of creativity, of the creation given to us here on the planet. And sometimes it's just a message like that.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
She said, "I'm doing that as we speak." I don't know when she was saying that, but
awesome.
Relaxing and trusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Great.
job, Miss Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa. Thank you. That was a pleasure to read for you.
And Mary is next, and after Mary is Miss Nan. So Mary and Miss Nan. And Mary says, "I would love to hear from my nephew Brian, please." And Mary, can you just let us know about how old he was when he passed? It's not always necessary, but for some reason I can't. Just need to. And if we call your name, you guys just say hi and let us know you're still here. I think she said yes back there. I saw that she saw
30. He was 30.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I have to just spit it out. I keep hearing baseball. I don't know what that's about. I'm going to get past that, but baseball, baseball. For some reason, it's important for me to say that to you. I sense a very vibrant person, full of life, and a big, big smile. Like, oh, he's got a very joyous soul. And he wants me to tell everyone how wonderful it is, how fantastic. He says, I feel fantastic. He wants that to get across. And please validate if I'm going in the wrong direction. Just say,
she said he loves sports and he was funny.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, we're on the right path then. Oh, there's just so much love and energy coming through with this soul, and he had many friends. He wants me to communicate how deeply he loved family and friends, how important everybody was to him. And I'm getting the idea that, he really truly cared, and he wouldn't just blow anybody off, that he was very interested in all the things that he shared with his friends and family. And he's saying to say, they were all my family. They were all my family. Don't worry about me, but know that I am keeping an eye on all of you. He wants you to know he's involved in a lot on the other side. I'm hearing and feeling like studying, learning, growing as a soul, but he wants you to know that when he does have time, he pops in, and especially when you're thinking of him, or maybe even talking out loud to him, or something pops up in a conversation or on TV or in a movie that is something that he could relate to or enjoy. He wants you to know that he can be there like that. I'm right there with you. And he feels that, and he loves it. Oh, okay. He encourages everybody to be loving and kind. There can be no greater purpose in your life on this planet than to be loving and kind. That's it. Wow.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Okay. So what I'm getting from Brian is, first of all, he kind of coded my vision in this lovely, lovely rug or quilt that with some colors that I really love. I think it's just to make me comfortable. I don't think it means anything, but it's kind of in a southwest colors, kind of dark and coral, and just these lovely southwest colors. They make me feel comfortable. And what first thing he said to me was, Aunt Mary, you don't know how much you helped me. You just probably thought it was just the normal life. And now as I look back and see how much you helped me, how much you were very kind to me as a child, he said, and very kind to me as a teenager. I feel like he's telling me that he did something stupid as a teenager and that people made fun of him, but you didn't. You didn't. You made him feel seen, like, oh, that's okay. We've all done stupid things, and laughed with him instead of at him. And he's just telling me how much you helped him, and how that you probably are just completely unaware of this support that you gave him, and that it meant so much to him. when he was alive, and he remembers it on the other side too, how much you've cared for him. What else do you want to say, Brian? Oh, keep laughing. He says, keep laughing. Keep watching funny things that remind you of me. That he said, I'm right there. He's making it like he's just looking right over your shoulder when you're watching something like social media, where you'd say, oh my God, Brian would have loved that. He would have laughed his butt off. He's right there watching it with you. And he's assuring me he would laugh his butt off. So, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, she's crying. Oh, yeah. So Mary, what I was picking up for Brian is that he is. I did see the catcher's mitt specifically in the baseball. I saw a catcher's mitt, and I also saw him getting into a car. And I feel as though this was a nice car. This was a car that he was proud of. It was almost like he had accomplished something, or was just getting his life together and getting started on his career, and had sort of turned a corner. But I feel like he just really was very proud of himself in this new car. So I don't know what it means about the new car. I feel as though he was a little bit young at heart and naive a little bit. Maybe he was the oldest in the family. You know how if they're the oldest, they seem to be, it's like he's not, he just seemed younger for his age. He seemed like a younger, like it took him a little bit longer to get to the place where some of his peers may have already been. But he was really very proud of himself. He's showing me that he did struggle with learning. I feel as though it wasn't as easy for him, and he wasn't. It was, his charisma really took him a long way, but he wasn't. I think what it was is that he had like a different philosophy. Like he thought, when am I ever going to learn? When am I ever going to use this kind of math? Like, why do I have to study and know all of these fractions and all of these formulas in math when, really what I want is to, help people. Like he just wasn't, it wasn't his style of learning. And I feel as though he had a different philosophy or a different way of living. Like he was quite unique, and his authentic and an individual. He struggled with ADHD. Oh yeah, okay, I see that now. Don't speak to me about math. So I do feel as though he was just, he's perfectly, he's telling me that it took him more of an effort in order to do what some of his peers would do. Yet in other areas, he had the charisma and the, just the finesse in order to, be so much more that others couldn't be, but it evenly balances out. What is your message for Aunt Mary? He wants you to tell his mom that he's at peace, and that he's playing the baseball in heaven, and it's like the angels in the outfield. He's saying that he's living his dreams on the other side in heaven, that he still has purpose. Like either one of you were saying that he had a mission or a job on the other side, and that he's telling me that he's okay. He's at peace. He's with loved ones, and I feel as though he's also working and doing things that he loves, but also helping other people. But he wants to send his love to his mom. I'm not sure if that's your sister, Oh, he's a Phillies fan. Oh, okay. Um, and he just wants you to let everybody know not to worry and not to. But he's really he can see and connect with the family as well. He's watching over everyone, especially his mom. He wants you to give her a hug. So that's what I got from him. But we all really got a lot of the same sort of energy, right?
Yeah.
We did. Yeah.
And hello to
It's
Mr.
very good.
Kevin. Hello to Kevin, VIP. Kevin Lewis Medium is here. Thanks for stopping by. And okay, very good. So thank you very much, Mary.
Yeah.
And next
I
I
would
have,
just like to, oh, I'm sorry. Can I add
oh, no,
something just so that Mary
sure.
can know? Um, Not all souls are really good at communicating. They have to work at it on the other side. They actually have to learn it. It's a skill. And I do have to say that, he really had many ways of letting us know his true self and his true spirit. And that is quite the talent on the other side. So I just wanted to mention that.
All right, very good. So Miss Nan is here and she says, I would love to have a new message from my mom. Her name is Mildred. She's been in spirit for 12 years.
Oh, okay. Hi, Miss Nan. And if you would please validate, say whatever your reaction is so that we can kind of know that we're headed in the right direction. With Mildred, calling for Mildred. Oh, I'm sorry. I just heard, I'm an angel. Jeez. I take it she has a very good sense of humor. But yeah, wow. I'm feeling just like a tsunami of love coming at me right now. Just a high vibrational energy. Um, she's saying, I'm so busy here. Um, she's showing me that she was involved in a lot of things in her lifetime on planet Earth this time. And let me know if that's correct. She loved life. Well, yeah, that's what I'm feeling then. Man, she was involved in a lot of things. She had a lot of uh, she says, I ate it up. I was curious and I pursued until it was satisfied. I lived the life I wanted to live. I lived the life I wanted to live. My beautiful family, my dear friends, we had so much fun together. I'm seeing like activities like, did she play cards? I'm seeing cards or board games, like women sitting around a table, laughing. Oh my gosh. She is just really just boy, she's the kind of soul you'd want to know. She makes me feel like she's the person that you would love to have for your next door neighbor because she was so gracious, funny. She had a talent in like decorating, and I can see flowers. Like she really enjoyed art and just a real joy of life. And she's saying, don't weep for me. And she's saying it's even more fun over here. Oh gosh. Okay, Mildred. Oh, I think that's what I've got. Thank you. Oh,
She
wow. A degree in COBOL at age 60. I guess so. That is
Mm,
amazing.
yeah, Mildred is something else. So first I tuned into your spirit and but I feel like Mildred is the one that built the picture of you. What I see, and I'm seeing what they're showing me is you're a very tall tree.
Oh.
Very, so you're kind of like the anchor of your family. I want to say that generations in front of you, behind you and in front of you, that you're very anchored for your whole family. Very tall. Usually they just show me that shorter tree and they show you all the roots and the thing, and it's not looking tall. This is a very tall tree. So it really looks very much like an anchor to me. And then, and I have a feeling Mildred had a hand in that, showing me that, because then Mildred was right there. Oh my God, she's so funny. So I'm just gonna have to take a big chance here, but she's tap dancing. Okay, she's tap dancing in heaven. She's like, I can tap dance over here. And so I don't know if she tap danced here, but she's definitely tap dancing there. And I felt like that she's just as Terri Lee described, except for she's even, I mean, like, what she keeps showing me is that maybe she was in talent shows or something. Like if there were like a talent show at the, I want to say old folks home or neighborhood or whatever, she would have been in it. She would have been there. And if she wasn't, she certainly is over there. She is very, very active there. Very active, very fun. She says she's having a ton of fun watching you negotiate life and being part of that. And she feels honored to have been your mother. And she was stifled in life because of religion. Well, she is not now. Let me tell you, she is not now, because she is having fun and she's absolutely a card. She's just funny as heck. So even if she was stifled, was she stifled with you? Because she feels like she really is a good communicator and fun. She seems like a fun lady.
Yeah, I got that too, Miss Nan. And I just wanted you to know that she is always by your side. She wants to give you a really big hug and say thank you. She is almost overjoyed and she has a great big smile in her face. And it's like she took your cheeks in her hand and like gave you a big smooch and just said, I love you. And she's so excited. She seemed to be very like animated during, while she was here in this lifetime and on the other side. I do feel as though, even though you say she was stifled with religion, I do feel as though she was still animated. And I see her like almost wearing tennis shoes, and the other ladies in the bridge club would be like, oh, look at Mildred in her tennis shoes. Like people don't wear tennis shoes out. They wear them only play tennis. Like this was, and she sort of like walked in her own lane, even though she was in that religious realm. But I do feel that she was active, and I feel that she's very like not childlike, but very youthful, and sort of never grew up and was always youthful. I feel as though she was a fun mother to have around. I feel maybe she was giving me like brownies or Girl Scouts kind of thing. Like she really loved to do that. And she was very a little more on the social side, and she loved like the bake sales, or if she would bring a cake or cupcakes into your school back when they allowed that. You believe they don't allow it, but anyway, too many food allergies. But but she's saying that she did enjoy her life. She was not stifled 24/7. That it did rein her in and keep her in her lane, but it was okay. She was still able to be who she was, but she was very joyful and young at heart. And she probably, if she didn't have that religious sort of guidelines, she may have been even like not a stand-up comic, but something in theater where she could express herself. That's how much she was young and happy. She said, I'm so happy she's finally having fun. She had friends and was very intelligent. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I wrote Millie. I don't know if people called her Millie. And she said, I'm unstoppable, active, and a very active as a senior. But she wants you to know that she loves you so very much, but she's in her glory and living and just expressing her greatest joy on the other side is what she wanted you to know. But she loves you so very dearly. So thank you very much, Miss Nan, for bringing through Mildred.
I keep getting the word involved. She was very involved.
And if I could say quickly that, souls plan their life ahead of time before they come. And sometimes you pick things that you want to understand more or that involve somehow with your karma. And I feel like I should mention that she may have been stifled in her religion, but that may have been something she needed to understand and learn about. So just wanted to add that in. She may have picked that.
Yeah, I think I do have all the questions for right now, everybody. I wouldn't say questions are closed. I don't like saying that, but I think we have plenty for the rest of the show. So next
Great.
is Witchy Gardens, and after Witchy Gardens is Cherry Blossom. So I think Witchy Gardens did say hello. Hi, Bobby. Oh, and Cherry Blossom said hello.
Uh-huh.
I think Witchy Gardens did. Let me see. Witchy Gardens, if you're here, just say hello. I thought I saw her. I'm sorry, I can't keep up. She said, thank you. I'm so happy. Thank you for the reading.
Oh,
You're very welcome.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Yeah, Witchy Gardens was here not too long ago, or said hi not so long ago.
Yep. Okay, great. So Witchy Gardens, and then after that is Cherry Blossom. And after that, I see Evelyn Demangles. I don't know how to say that. I know it's something silent in there. Demangelis. All right, Witchy Gardens says, my grandma Barbara passed 4908. I was wondering if she had a message for me. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just going to spit out what I'm hearing. I certainly do. I take it. Yeah. She came right in and I said, Barbara, do you have anything to say? And she said, I certainly do. I want to tell you how proud I am of you, but at the same time, encourage you to stop worrying so much. You are delightful. You are a gift. You are a beautiful soul. At this time in everybody's life, don't second guess yourself. Let your heart spill out. Let your love light show. I always love the way your energy would bubble up when you felt safe. I always loved the way you and I could talk together about many things that you didn't talk to others about. What we shared was precious. And I'm still here and you can still share with me. But trust in yourself, please. It's so important. Okay, she's telling me about some adventure. Either you just went on an adventure or you're planning an adventure. She's saying, what an adventure. Glad to see you striking out. I'm trying to get if it's in the past or in the future. If it's in the future, I would say she's really encouraging you. I'm just feeling that joy. And don't worry. Don't worry. You have so much help over here. You have so many of us over here helping you. Sending you love anytime you need it. just call on me. Okay. Wow.
She said she's planning my daughter's first birthday.
Ah, wow. That's so cool. I love it. Oh.
Oh. So when I tuned into Grandma Barbara, she feels like to me like she was a really strong woman. Like she had a lot of opinions. Because partially, to me, when I take a look at her spirit, it partially feels almost like a statue, like a little bit of granite in that statue there. And so, but also, very, very loving person. So I feel like that she was somebody who was pretty bold or direct in life. That she was somebody to reckon with. She wasn't just somebody you could completely ignore or something. And she had a great effect on people's lives. So let me tune back into Grandma Barbara a little bit more. And she says, it's kind of a lot like what she said to Terry Lee. She says, you got to live it up, really live this life, really it's not what you think. She said, it's not what I thought. I have a feeling by the way she's showing me this semi statue that she also probably was a tiny bit stifled by religion, that she thought things were going to go a certain way. And when she passed over, things were going to be a certain way. And we're not.
Surprise.
Exactly. Says big surprise over there, big happiness, not what she thought. And so she's saying, live it up, really go for this life. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid. Don't
Oh.
Yeah, don't let things go. If there's something you really want to do, go for it, because you only get to live this life once as Witchy Gardens. And she wants you to do it, to do what you want, because well, in fact, she just says you're not going to get in trouble. There's no trouble. Just do it. Okay. I think that's where
I
I'm
love
leave.
it. Beautiful reading, Terry. I got chills. I got chills on that.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And she says, oh, yes, she went through a lot in her life.
Okay.
When I was picking up for your grandmother, Barbara, I was writing a book down here, you guys, sorry. But she told me, I feel as though she was like an intuitive, that she had a knack for giving advice to other people. She was a storyteller. She would say, remember that old man that used to work at the gas station? Well, and she would tell you what happened, and like nobody would believe it, or nobody, it was like she knew about other people's lives. She knew about what happened. She knew like why things happen. And it's not like she knew intuitively, but she was also had her ear to the community. Like she knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. She said she's not a town crier. She didn't go around telling or blabbing, but she knew the stories about people's lives, and she really cared. And it was almost like an advice column. She told me that people would come to her and ask her for advice because she had either contacts or experience. And she said, and she helped so many people. She said in ways that she never realized throughout her life. She just thought she was, helping somebody out by giving them a new perspective or telling them about something that she knew. But she would, she was a very wise and experienced and no nonsense kind of a grandmother. I do feel as though she had intuition, and I feel like she just looked out for the whole neighborhood. There were so many people that she touched. I don't know if she was a nurse, but it's almost like she knew people in the neighborhood. I'm not sure how she knew the people, but she had a lot of friends. She knew other people that knew other people, and she had and awareness of what was going on around her. Um, so that's what I got, Miss Witchy Gardens. So thank you very much. And so next is Cherry Blossom. And Cherry says, what do I need to know about my love life this year? So, Cherry, would you do me a favor and let me know if you're currently in a relationship or if you're currently looking? That would help. You're welcome, Witchy Gardens. So, Cherry, are you currently in a relationship? And either way, they're the love looking good. Okay, good. Good.
I love that.
That opens up
That
the
opens it up.
possibilities.
And I felt right away I was going to have to read cards on this. I do have to say I love to read about love. I mean, it's so fascinating to me. So I'm going to stop for a minute here and just tune in on your energy, Cherry. Getting the nudge that I need to do that.
She said, single as a Pringle.
Okay, so the guides are giving me a whirlwind, a tornado, almost not like a destructive, almost like you ever see one of those little dust devils just kind of dance across the fields? That's the feeling that they're giving me, and that's the visual I'm getting right now for you. It feels to me as if they're saying you have so much in your favor in your life right now. And we would hope that you don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. They're showing me that they have a great deal of respect for you, a great deal of not only just love, but they're loving the way you're living. That's what it came through. We love the way you're living. It's beautiful. And there will always be guidance for you here. If you need to know, we can tell you. Trust, trust, trust. We're always here for you. Okay. All right. So that's from your guides. And I'm going to draw 3 cards. So, Terry, if you're ready, you can go and then you guys can come back to me. But
No. Well, they showed me your kind of future for this year. And they said it many times. They keep saying it. They want you to sip and nibble. Sip and nibble. So they're showing me that there's men or, partners, depending on who you want to have as partners. But they think for this year, they want you to sip and nibble. Try people out.
I like that.
Graze. Don't try to find just the one person and let them latch onto you. You're quite a catch. You should be discerning about this. And so that's what they're telling you. Sip and nibble. Try, find out who you want to be with. And maybe I hope I'm not stealing Jean's thing, but Jean would say manifest this person. Make a list of who you want, what
Yeah.
kind of things, values that you want them to hold that are similar to you, and then sip and nibble and find out.
I
Take
love
that
that.
little sip of wine and see if you like that version or not. So that's what they're saying this year. Just sip and nibble.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Sounds like a lot of fun to sip and nibble. I've got my cards. Did you want to go next, Jean, and then I'll go at the end, or how? You want me to roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with it. The first card is the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is about it's really interesting because to me, it fits right in what Terry had to say. It's sharing. It's sharing moments with people. It's about sweet things. It's about really good things that make you feel good inside. But it's about sharing. So, that in order to sip and nibble, you have to share. Okay. And the next one, oh, interesting. This is the moon card. Okay. So this is about uncertainty. And it's also can be about dreams and illusions. So if you're sipping and nibbling, keep your mind open and your heart open, and you'll feel your way through this. um I'm just kind of thinking, what is yeah, I think it's about dreams, and I'm going to say dreams. That's one of the moon, dreams. So, and I'm hearing hopes and dreams. Okay, hopes and dreams. So very much like what you said that Jean is going to say. Hopes and dreams, manifest, keep that strong. Don't let any feeling of instability or judgment on your own initial feeling from these people that you're going to sip and nibble with. Oh, yeah, great. And the last one is Queen of Swords. Mentally strong. That goes right in with what we just said a moment ago. Be candid, be direct. The Queen of Swords is very chatty. She's also very sharp. So use your intuition, trust your sensations and your feelings. And yet at the same time, don't disregard your dreams. Keep your dreams in the picture and be sure to share your real self with people, your true heart, your true self. Don't try to hide. That's what I got.
Beautiful, Terry Lee. Thank you very much. So, Miss Cherry, I'm going to use my pendulum here to help me.
Oh,
and
nice.
what I want to know is Miss Cherry open for a love relationship? Yes, absolutely. Okay, good. So is Miss Cherry going to be in a unconditional love, companionship relationship before December of 2025? Looks like it's coming sooner than you know. Does this love relationship for Miss Cherry, is this somebody that she already knows? No, it's somebody new. Will Miss Cherry know this person is a companion for her when she first meets this person? Yes. Will Cherry meet this person while she's working? No. Will Cherry meet this person through a friend or family member? Will Cherry meet this person through let me just say, through a friend? Will a friend? And it's important to tell people that you've decided to start dating again. Even if they don't ever know anything about your love life, just say, I'm telling everybody in case if you don't want to burden somebody or have people set you up with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, but you just want to let people know that you've started dating again. That's all they want. You don't say, you don't have to say, do you know anybody? Just say, oh, by the way, somehow, some way, just say, I've started dating again. And that's all. Just, oh, I didn't know she was looking for somebody. I've known, and it's important to let people know where you are, especially your trusted friends. But I do feel as though somebody knows somebody. I feel as though there is somebody out there that needs you, Cherry. This person needs you, and there is they're waiting for you. So I feel as though they have this almost a feeling that they're so busy they don't have time to date, or they don't have enough money, and they're sort of got out of the dating scene and they just don't know how to get back out there. But I think that it's not going to be a typical or a usual type of a setup or a connection, but it'll be like a meeting of the minds. So will Cherry actually meet this person while they're at like a family barbecue? No. What will she meet this person in a group setting? I see a group. Will Cherry meet this person around the holidays? Yeah. Will Cherry meet this person by September 1st of 25? No. Will Cherry meet this person by October 1st of 25? I see that October you'll have been introduced or know about them. So it's coming sooner than later. So make sure
Yes.
you get your stuff in order and do all your what do they call it? Sowing your wild oats now.
I keep hearing event. If I could say that the whole time you were talking, an event, an event, an event. It is going to be very exciting. I'm really happy for you. But check out, go to events.
Mm-hmm. And weddings and funerals are good places,
Oh,
unfortunately, to meet people. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. It
I
is. It
prefer
just is.
weddings, but yeah.
Oh, of course, of course. But
Yeah.
life celebrations, life
Yes.
celebrations.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, So thank you very much, Miss Cherry. And you're going to be happy really soon. And please let me know. I just had somebody tell me, they emailed me and said, Jean, you told me the third week of July I would sell my house. And she said it was on May 31st that you told me this. And you thought, no way in hell am I going to sell my house that fast. And she just emailed me and she said, my realtor just called and said we have a buyer. She said my
Yay.
heart dropped and I had to email you right away. You were straight dead on. And it's not me. We want to trust our tools. We want to trust our tools. We want to make sure that we're accurate. So please do, if you meet this person in October, please do just send me an email or put a comment under any video. I'll know. Just say you told me, and I can find where you said it. It's all right. But just this way we can build our trust in our tools and our abilities and the information that's coming through for each one of you. And it helps you, not you just personally, Terry, but all of you, that when we get that feedback, we can rely on the specificity of our tools. She said, wow, thank you all so much. You're very welcome.
You're very welcome.
Exciting, exciting. So next I have Evelyn. Did Evelyn say hello? And then after Evelyn is Teresa. She said, I'll let you know when I meet him.
Yes,
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I want to hear all about it.
And Wisdom Seeker Jones says, invite us to the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Cool.
funny. Yeah. So Evelyn, please say hello. And Teresa, I didn't see if either of them said hello. I don't think so. Evelyn or Teresa? Teresa White.
Hi, Linda Swan from New Zealand.
Hi, Linda Swan from New Zealand.
We got a Kiwi.
It's tomorrow.
Kiwi in the chat.
It's tomorrow. Okay, Teresa is here. What did she say?
I'm
Totally
here.
single, by the way.
Ooh.
Okay, so if Evelyn is here, please say hello. And if not, Pebbles. Pebbles, please say hello. Actually, I wanted to answer another one. I don't think we'll have time, but Pebbles, if you're here, say hello. So Teresa says, I would like to know what may be coming up for me in love. Okay, so that's why she said totally single, by the way, because she knows. Okay, Pebbles is here. Okay, good.
Teresa, I am surprised. You are just absolutely gorgeous, woman. Look at that beautiful photo. Okay. Somebody's going to snatch you up. Let's find out about it. I'm just going to tune into your energy, see if the guides have anything to say about, what's going on. Okay, so they're giving me that deep pink. That's their sign to me that you are a very sincere and loving person. We see that you try to dig deep into everyone around you, to dig deep into really knowing who they truly are. And they're letting me know that there's some heartache. There's some real heartache in the past. But you're coming through it. They're showing me the gold for wisdom. They're wanting you to know that they are very proud of what you have learned in just the past. And they're saying 2 years, how much you've grown, how much you've taken into yourself from the knowledge and wisdom of the spirit world. Okay. Some guides are sassy. And I just heard, have we got a surprise for you? So they've got a surprise for you. That's exciting. I, once again, love to read about love, and I love to draw cards on love. So I'm going to pass that baton on to Terri and see if she's got anything that resonates with that.
Okay. Phew. I got it back. When you said there's a surprise, it just blew everything out of my mind, in my head.
I was a little scared to say that, but they made me say it.
Okay. So what they did, and I want people to understand this doesn't contradict Terry Lee at all, but they flooded my stage with green. And green is the color of the heart chakra. So it's still heart energy, still about love. But this green is like the green of my little pendant here. It's a jade green, a jade green. And what they're telling me is you have deep wisdom. Your love is a wise love. You're not easily led astray or fooled or anything like that. You have a lot of love, but you're wise in this love. Okay. And then as they started, I'm like, okay, well, great. So what's going on in her love life? What's happening? And it started flowing to the right, which is always the future. So for me, that's the future. And there was this sheer curtain flowing along this curtain, and there's a person on the other side of it. And you're both moving. So this person is searching for you too.
The
Person is there as well, searching. And by seeing it in this manner with this little clear, kind of very, very misty curtain, it also means to me that you have known this person in another life. I would be willing to go out and say this may be uh, not like a twin flame. What's the other one? The spirit soulmate kind of thing. And they're looking for you. You know, once in a while in lives we miss them. And I don't think you're going to miss because they're there. They're looking too. You're looking too. So I think that's what's going on. Is that's coming to pass now, where they're drawing very, very close. So
cool. Terri, your readings are giving me chills again. I got chills while you were talking. So I'll go ahead if that's okay, Jean. And I haven't looked at all the cards, but I've shuffled them and asked for the message for you. But I have seen the top card, and I'm so excited for you. It's the Sun card. I don't know if you can see that beautiful, beautiful, and she's a blondie too, on this gorgeous horse. It's about radiant energy. It's about the Sun card. Oh my gosh, success, freedom. It's a yes card. It's like, I consider it one of the strongest yes cards in the deck. So I got very excited when I see that on top of the deck. And whoa, girl, this is the Three of Cups. Time to celebrate. Do you see that? That's a party. This is about social gatherings, friendships. It's also about reunions. So the surprise may come from someone in your past. Who knows? It's also about collaborative working with other people, sharing with other people. And I'm feeling real strong on that social gatherings level. So let's see what the last one is. 10 of Swords. Okay. Now, the 10 of Swords is, as you can see on here, it says the final chapter. It is the end. And I'm feeling this is what we talked about in the last 2 years. Yeah. They're saying we realized the spirit and realizes what you've gone through. And specifically, it was betrayal. That's what I'm hearing, like a backstabbing betrayal. And these other cards are showing you that this is done. The Sun and the Three of Cups. This is your guidance. And you can put this behind you. I will draw the next one that's on the top just to finish. Sometimes I'd have to draw 4. Queen of Swords, mentally strong. Okay, I'm saying that I'm feeling that this is what they're saying about you. You're quick-witted, you're fair, you have inner strength, you are realistic, and you're very, very smart. You're going to do well. You're going to do really well. And remember this first card, the Sun card. Unlimited possibilities. You're going to be fine. And I'm feeling like from these cards that you might want to look into social gatherings. As we said, get out there, get out there. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
You're giving me chills, Terry.
Okay. It's the cards, darling. It's the cards.
So beautiful readings, ladies. And I think that getting over a betrayal and a heartache, a heartbreak like that, it's very difficult to step out there and love again. But one thing is for sure, those who have loved deeply in the past will love again. It is your natural state. It is your it was meant to be for you always, and that's why it was not why, but that's why it was so unbelievable. It was like the disbelief or the the way that you just couldn't believe, like you knew that you were supposed to be together forever, and it didn't make sense to you because you are supposed to be with somebody and you are inclined to love again. And it will be such a mutual and respect a relationship with respect and honor. It's like you both mutually complement one another, and it's effortless. It's like you go together like peanut butter and jelly. It's like I can just see you two almost like dancing, or like if you would pour the coffee, he would pour the cream. Like it's a very symbiotic type of relationship, and it's effortless and ease. And I do feel as though once you meet, and like Terri Suzuki said, that kismet, the connection, the soul connection will be undeniable. And you'll be like, is it too soon? Am I jumping into things? If your heart feels it, trust it. And it's hard when you've come over this, heartache and difficulty from the last time. And it's important to understand that everybody's an individual. And this person is a little on the quiet side. I do see him he's very well read, and I feel as though he likes to read and listen to music at the same time. I feel as though he's a little, did I say on the quiet side? So he's a man of few words, but you can tell that he has integrity in the words that he does use, he means. And he's not very, he doesn't come with a big muscle car or a big bouquet of flowers, he'll come with just a few, everyday type of flowers. And it's is and you're not going to believe somebody who wants to wine and dine you, but you will believe somebody who opens up their heart and shares their soul with you, and you'll be able to feel it. It's going to be such a beautiful relationship. So let's find out when this handsome devil is going to be in your life. No, I didn't mean that. So look, she says,
Yeah.
you're describing my ideal relationship that I've
Aw.
written in my journal.
Oh,
Yep. If
beautiful.
you write it, they will come. Yeah.
Mm.
So, and well, that's what you're going to get. That's what I feel. So, will Teresa meet somebody and have a lifelong unconditional love relationship? Yes, absolutely. Will Teresa meet her unconditional love partner before December of 2025? It's not going to be this year, but he's worth waiting for, Teresa. Will
Mhm.
Teresa meet this person, this unconditional love lifelong partner, by June of 2026? I'm getting a yes. Tell me. Okay, yeah, it's getting stronger. Okay, will Teresa meet this unconditional love lifelong partner by April 1st of 26? No, so it's going to be in the late spring, early summer, maybe somewhere around May or June. And will she meet this person through work? No. I'm seeing you almost like in a coffee shop or some place where you're I don't if I don't know what this is. It's like a sandwich place or a restaurant or um, something really pedestrian. Will Teresa bump into? Does Teresa know this person right now? No. Will Teresa bump into this person on her own? Will Teresa bump into her unconditional love lifelong partner? Yep. Oh my gosh, it's picking up speed. It is picking up speed. I know it's hard to see, but and will somebody introduce Teresa to this person? No, you'll meet them. You'll bump into them. Um, I do feel it's almost like you're not waiting in line at the grocery store, but it's either a coffee shop or a sandwich shop or a little restaurant, and you could be there with a friend, and there's just I know it's not easy, but it's very just you happen to be in the same place at the same time, like it's inevitable, is what I feel. Aw.
Ah.
Yeah.
I just want to add, she mentioned that she had suffered a very, very deep betrayal, and many of us have, including me. And I just want to say, you don't feel that pain unless you're loved someone truly and deeply. And there's no shame in that, and there's no punishment in that. And don't be afraid to step out and love again, because I really feel like super, super good relationship is coming for you now. And be ready to receive it. And don't worry, because you're an amazing soul. And be proud of that.
Yep. All the best to you, Miss Teresa.
Yes.
So sow your wild oats before next spring, right? All right.
Okay.
Pebbles is next, and she says hello. She is here. Hello, ladies. Message from her mom, Anne. She passed in 2013.
Okay.
All right. Her mom, Anne.
Okay. Please validate, Pebbles. Yeah, feeling just some heavy stuff coming in. As she's coming in, though, she's not like apologetic, but she's like coming in like I feel her energy and her glow, and she wants you to know that she transformed. I transformed when I passed, and I see you now. I feel you now. My deep love for you is unending. I've transformed. And I want to express how special you are and how unique you are. What you give to other people is so needed. And I just feel like you're a very she's showing me like a nurturing, that you nurture people. She's so proud of you. I wish it could have been different, but the lessons that needed to be learned were learned. But I just want you to know I see you now, and I love you. Okay, I think that's it.
Wow.
It was heavy.
So, yeah. So Anne is bringing to my field of vision horses. There's horses here. And at first it was just a horse's tail. And I'm having a harder time understanding exactly what she's saying, because she's talking about stubbornness, that sometimes horses can be very stubborn. And I would have to hazard a guess that maybe she was an incredibly stubborn person, and that maybe that stubbornness got in the way of your relationship. Okay, Anne, tell me a little bit more. Tell me more about this. She knows that you are absolutely right now in the right place, in the right frame of mind, in the right area to really reach for your dreams. That's what she's saying, that you may feel right now that things are not okay, and she's saying they're very okay. And she's trying to tell me that even though she's showing me these horses and giving me this stubborn feeling, also horses represent freedom and movement and getting to move. And so that's the other thing she's trying to tell you, that it's okay. You're okay. And you're okay to pursue whatever. There's something you want to pursue or do or move. And she's saying it's okay. It's okay to do it now. Yeah. Okay. That's what I got.
Thank you very much, Terry. So, Miss Pebbles, I was picking up some energy from your mom, Anne, and she. What I was feeling is, she says we had a complicated relationship. What I feel like is that Anne was having. She was controlling but loving. Like it was almost like overdone, because she would worry and she would be fearful, like, don't run out in the street, don't drive so fast, or don't, sort of like over mothering, over worrying. And she lacked trust in herself, and she didn't have her boundaries. I feel like her boundaries were not respected or honored. And so that she may not have had the ability to respect others' boundaries, or others' wishes. And she always like crossed the line, is what she's telling me. And I feel as though she was that the stubbornness that Terry was talking about is coming up, but it's not that she meant any, like it was all it was almost like she was a product of her upbringing. And doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just that, um, she was not able to trust anybody. So it was hard for her to trust her. Oh, she had a rough relationship with her dad, with your dad. So it, so she was never, it was never shown to her, and it was hard for her to show it. It's almost like, the trickle down effect. But but she wants you to know she did it out of love. She did it to try and protect you, and she did it. Maybe not the things that she did were not in your best interest, but she did it because she was trying to protect you or help you. And I do feel as though there was a little bit of not jealousy, but she wanted to live vicariously through your life. Like, she would tell you either what to wear or what to do, because she wasn't able to, and if you could do, she wouldn't let you do it because she wasn't able to. It's almost like if she let you do it, then she would be like, well, it's just not fair. It was almost like a little bit of competition, which is not, it's not appropriate for a mother to try and compete with a daughter. But your mom didn't get all of those chances in her life, so she felt that when you were going through all of your chances in your life. I do feel as though yeah, she was, she couldn't help herself. She was almost like she would almost, she would make things harder for herself, and it's almost, I don't know what they call that. It's not self-sabotage, but it's almost like if something is going well, they tend to put a put a kink in it for some reason, because they just don't trust it when it's working well. I don't know how to explain that, but she would find a way to what do they call it? Fun sponge things, interrupt things, or make a joyous occasion not so joyous, or take all the attention. And I feel as though she was, I don't want to say she was doing the best that she could, but and I don't want to say she didn't know any better. It was almost like she was her own worst enemy, because she couldn't, not that she couldn't help it, but it was out of her control. It was like, it was out of desperation. But she wants you to know that she understands, and she sees, and she's sorry, and that she's loves you, and that she was not probably ready to be a mother, or prepared to be a mother, or um, you know this type of thing. But she wants you to know that she knows that you loved her through all of it, that you were mad at her, you were angry and disappointed and hurt, and your life was not as beautiful as it could have been because of her, but you still loved her through the whole thing, through all of it. And she said that she didn't deserve somebody as forgiving as you. And you know that there was a mother who loved you underneath all of that, behavior, that inappropriate behavior. But she wants you to know that she is, I think you said she's with the angels, right? Is that what you said, Terry? Terry Lee, did you say she was with the angels?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I
Yes.
think, I think,
Came
I
through
think.
strong.
Mm-hmm.
And also I think that powerful statement of the lessons that needed to be learned were learned. So I think she's telling you she grew
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
as a soul.
yeah, but she wants you to know that she loves you very much, and she is, like you said, learning and growing on the other side. But it was a very difficult. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it was like a personality disorder or just the effects of mm, having a tough time. Yeah. But well, thank you very much, Miss Pebbles, for all of your feedback. And thank you for letting us read for you and your
Yes.
mom, Anne.
Mm.
And aw,
Aw.
uh, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you very much. And Miss Pebbles says, yes, she understands. You're
Ah.
welcome. You're welcome, Miss Pebbles. All right. So very good. And that will be the show for today. And I will be right after this at 6:30 this evening. I have a members only live that I'm doing for my members tonight at 6:30. And if you're a new member, please do come by and join us. And ladies, Terri Suzuki, can you tell us where you might be next?
I think my very next thing will be this Sunday with you. That you and I are just going to come on and just do some mysteries. So people have a little bit of mysteries they want to solve, maybe spiritual mysteries, or you had a weird dream, or you had something. We'll look into that for you.
That
And we're
sounds
going to
like
be on
fun.
your channel. Yeah.
Hmm. And how about you, Miss Terry Lee?
Well, I will be doing a live show with readings on, I can't believe it, July 30th, next Wednesday. Woo! Where did July go? I don't know. That is at 5 Eastern and 2 Pacific. So I hope you come and join me then. And keep an eye out on my channel while I was away in the mountains. I was given the guidance from my guides to re invigorate the soul sessions series that I had in the past. I spent a great deal of time reading Destiny of Souls over and over. I can't get enough of that. So it's going to be very exciting. So keep your eyes peeled on my channel. Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, Terry, did you have something else, Suzuki?
I don't. Nope.
Okay.
I'm
All
just
right.
writing down Destiny of Souls. I've got to read that again.
Oh, girl,
Oh,
it's so fun to find out what we're up to and who we really are as souls. It's
well,
fascinating.
thank you very much, everybody. And please do share, share, and subscribe to each one of our channels. It really does help us a great deal. And it shares the information with those who need it. And also, we all are available for private readings. So please do go to our YouTube page, and we have a link to where you can book a reading, and you can just go in there and look around and see what we have to offer. And if anybody is interested, please do. All right. Well, thank you all very much. I appreciate your working together with you ladies and sharing this beautiful time together. So, Terry Lee and Terri Suzuki, thank you both. I look forward to
Thank you,
seeing
Jean.
everybody again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jean. You're the hostess with the mostest.
Yes, she is.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.